So I thought a lot before I made this video because I'm not a good talker according to myself. I can hear my mother's voice saying, "Why do you say that out loud, Tina? Of course you're a good talker." But we all have our own opinions. And you know what? It's okay because you cannot be really amazing at everything. I mean, my thoughts come to me when I type or when I write. Suddenly my brain is filled with things to say, poetry and rhymes and thoughts and metaphors, which don't come to me when I talk because I think I'm usually just so, I don't know if it's nervous or I feel like I'm put on the spot, so I space out. I made this video because Instagram does not give me enough time space to talk about what I want to. I mean, it's already a minute. I am going to talk to you about the period post because I think there are things I want to share with people who care, not, oh, I just rhymed. People who really give a shit, not with people who don't want to know. I mean, if you didn't like my period post and you were one of the people who decided to shit on it, you can shut this tab right now and you don't have to watch, and you'll save your time and you'll save my time. Okay, 3 things. Number 1, I know there's a lot of you thinking that this is not feminism and I mean, why am I doing this on social media? You know, why not go to villages and talk to women there? Because the real struggle is, you know, in the villages and not here in the big cities, or not online, and especially not with people who read English. I disagree with that. I think people like you and me who've got a lot of opportunities, who come from more open-minded families, are also struggling a lot. If you see my house helper who comes, she doesn't wear a bra under her sari blouse, right? If you go to the villages, you'll see women don't wear bras under their sari blouses. Today, if I step out or my mother steps out without a bra under her sari blouse to a gathering in the society, that's not acceptable. So we have sort of created these rules and norms for ourselves, which a lot of the people there don't give a shit about and they're not really following. Secondly, if you cannot empower yourself, there is no way you can empower them. I mean, today if I'm going to be shat on for speaking my mind, or girls like me cannot go out there and, you know, stand up for themselves, there's going to be bullying or harassment or abusing towards us, I would never ever try to empower women living in villages. I don't think they can handle that. Their fight is not this. They do have bigger, more important things in their lives that they're fighting with. I would personally rather make sure that women that I work with every day become independent and strong and confident enough to stand up for themselves, because those are the women that go out there and teach, you know, kids in villages. It's unfair for me to go to a woman in the villages and even expect her to stand up for herself if I'm not doing it. If I cannot do this, then how the fuck can I expect it from them? That's my number 1. Number 2, okay, how do I put this? Internet is an awful place, and internet is an amazing place as well. I do not agree with people who think internet is stupid and all this social media is nonsense because, you know, everyone just yaps on it and that's it and it's forgotten. I don't think that's true. I also don't think it is the only difference you can make in the world, but I think in today's time, if you have a voice and you use your platform to talk about things rather than click selfies, there's nothing wrong with that, but balance it out. But people are always going to shit on you. That's the beauty and the curse of technology. People will always shit on you because it's that easy, right? You're sitting in front of a computer and you're just like, hey, that bitch, she looks like Ranbir Kapoor. Is she a man with a wig? oh, इसको तो कभी empowerment के लिए झगड़ा करना ही नहीं पड़ा होगा. You know, the shit like that, because you're just sitting there typing and that's it. You're not in front of anyone. There's no two-way argument. There's nothing. Nobody's gonna hold you accountable for what you say on a comment. It doesn't define your personality apparently, but I think it does. To me, it does. But so ignore that. I think cyberbullying is stupid, and I know it can really affect you. I've been on the receiving end of it, and but at the end of the day, they're not people who know you. They are people who are clearly really sad in their personal lives to go online and write shit about someone that they don't even know. If you argue a point, I'm all up for it. But if you get personal and talk about the way someone looks, or try to stereotype them, I think that's bullshit. And then you are so beneath my time that I won't even bother. That was my number 2. Don't pay heed to cyberbullying. Just block people. That's why I block people. Fuck you. If you're gonna say something I don't like, I'm gonna block you. It's my page. Get rid of them. If they're pissing you off, if they're hurting you, if they're saying something mean, just get rid of them. Number 3, change doesn't come easy. You're always going to be in a place where if you're going to fight for something, even if you're fighting for yourself, if you're going to fight for a better world or a better lifestyle, I don't know, if you're fighting for something, be prepared to lose people. I can't make it sound prettier than that. Be prepared to let go. Be prepared for people to walk out on you. Don't hate them. Don't hate them. It's not their fault. Not everybody is raised the way you are. Not everybody feels as much as you do about certain things, and not everybody is entitled to understand it. Some people, no matter how much you love them, regardless of how much you want them to stay, will walk away from your struggles because they don't want to be a part of this path that you've chosen. And to be very honest, I think they have every right to do that. Even if you think they don't, if you think it's unfair that they left you, fine, it's unfair, but hatred within you for another human being is only going to be more poison for you. Nothing in their life is going to change if you hate them and if you're bitter about someone reacting a certain way. Your bitterness is only going to kill you inside, so just fuck it. Honestly, just let it go. Let them go. Let it go. If you've made so much space for yourself in your life, clearly, obviously, something else will fit into it. It's easier said than done, and it's going to be really painful. So give yourself time to mourn. Give yourself enough space to be sad, to cry, to sleep in, to, I don't know, binge eat, shop, travel, whatever it is you want to do, drink. Give yourself that space. I read this really cool quote the other day that said, allow yourself to be upset, but just don't make a home out of it. Don't unpack your bags and stay there in the misery. Feel it, experience it, and then slowly come out of it and see what you've learned. But please be prepared for people to leave you, or for you to leave people. And that's it. I took up 10 minutes. That's 10 Instagram videos. I hope I didn't bore you. I love you guys. If you like this, then tell me. Maybe I'll make more, even though I think I write better. But let me know if you want to see me yap a little more often. And have a great weekend.